When I was 8 years old, the roar of a V8 engine echoed through our small neighborhood for the first time. It belonged to my father's 1967 Shelby Mustang GT 500, a sleek silver beast with racing stripes that shimmered in the sun. To me, it wasn't just a car. It was magic on wheels. My father called it Eleanor. Every Saturday, we'd spend hours polishing Eleanor and talking about life. He'd say, "This car isn't just a machine, it's a story, a piece of history." To me, it became a symbol of our family, of the bond between father and son. When I turned 16, my dad handed me the keys. Nervous but excited, I slid into the leather seat, gripping the steering wheel. "She'll teach you respect," he said with a grin. I learned to drive in that Mustang, feeling the rumble of its engine in my chest and the thrill of the open road. It was in Eleanor that I had my first date, cruising to a drive-in movie, the Mustang's growl earning admiring glances. But life wasn't always smooth roads. When I was 22, my father passed away suddenly. Eleanor sat in the garage, covered in dust, a shadow of her former self. Grief-stricken, I couldn't bring myself to drive her. The memories of my father too raw. Years later, when I got married, my wife encouraged me to lift the car cover. "Your dad wouldn't want this part of him forgotten," she said. With her by my side, I restored the Mustang to her former glory, pouring love and sweat into every bolt and panel. Eleanor roared back to life, the engine's thunder bringing tears to my eyes. I drove her down the aisle at my wedding, the Mustang carrying me into a new chapter of life. Decades later, as a grandfather, I stood in my garage with my young grandson. "This," I said, patting the hood of Eleanor, "is more than a car. She's been with me through everything." I handed him a small set of keys, the same ones my father had given me so many years ago. "It's your turn to write her next chapter." As the engine roared to life once more, I watched my grandson take Eleanor for her first spin, the sound of history echoing through the streets. The Shelby Mustang GT 500 wasn't just a car, it was a legacy, a thread connecting generations and keeping memories alive.